There we go, back in business. Now you go from the tractor seat, pull the pin out for the hitch. Welcome to Timberland Farms. My name's Anthony. In a previous video, we touched on this tedder a little bit. This tedder was given to me by a really good friend of mine. I'm so glad I was able to get a tedder, but it needs a little bit of TLC, so we're going to address some of that today. Hopefully we can get it fixed up and somewhat working in a marginal fashion. We're going to see, without a whole lot of money. So just got back from the part store and I'll show you what I got. So I briefly touched on the issue here on a previous video. So this yoke goes in the other side of the basket for the arm that extends out, folds out, and comes out this way. And this is the receiver for it. I had this 7/16 bolt in there, put that in, you see how much wobble it has. So I think I got the solution for it. I looked on the other side, it has a roll pin. I went to Tractor Supply, picked up these roll pins here in these plastic packages, from the largest to what I thought would be fitting, but none of them seemed to fit. So I went to the local hardware depot. That's all they do, is big hardware and stuff like that. If they don't have it, you got to order it. So I ended up getting a 1/2-inch roll pin. Hopefully we can hammer this guy in there. It does not want to fit, but it should. So hopefully that'll hold tension. We're going to find out. But in order for this to fit in there a little easier, we're going to rotate this so it's completely up and down. So I'll just take the PTO shaft here and rotate it that way. I think this roll pin, looks like it's going to be a little on the long side, but we should be able to cut it to length once it's in place with an angle grinder. Man, that does not want to drive in there. I'll try that. Nope. Maybe if I try it this way. Just want to get it started. I don't want to go too far where I can't get it to go over the shaft. We still got a ways to go. I went a little bit too far. Let's see if we can hammer that back down into place. Should be able to get that onto the shaft. We'll try it. Well, I guess I'll get back to you guys when this is in there, because this is going tough. It's going to take me a little while. I don't even see it on the other side. I got this all smashed in and taken care of. I ground off the excess and got it there. I was not able to get it to go all the way through. Ended up cracking and breaking. I ended up also putting a 5/16 roll pin inside of it, just like there is one on the other side. So it's 2 roll pins, 2 spring pins. So let's see what it's going to do. Well, it goes into place like it's supposed to. They're hitting hard. I don't know what's going on. Seems like it's even worse than it was. And I didn't change anything between those 2 baskets. Did I? Alright, so I just changed all 4 wheels, make sure that they're all in the locked position. All 4 wheels are locked in this orientation facing forward. They all have a little bit of a bend to them. That's how it's designed. But let's see. This tine here is so far bent, it's kind of interfering with the other one right beside it. I don't think I'll be able to bend that one straight. That's always going to hit this other one. None of these tines match. All different. Huh. It's like the whole thing is out of time somehow. Which I don't know how, unless there's jump teeth in the gearbox in the center. Let's try again. All right, so I think I figured it out. I can undo this arm, pull it back, spin this basket around just a little bit to get this realigned here, and it retimes where the baskets are. So it looks like it needs to be done right now. It's got a lot of wobble in it right now. Oh, I'm seeing the main problem right here. Not sure how well you guys can see up there, but right around in here, the weld cracked all the way around, so it's not even attached anymore. So we're gonna have to rolling this thing around, and I'm seeing this crack right here. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. So it's broke on the top and the bottom. Maybe this is a lost cause. Well, it's been about a week and I have not done anything to this hay tedder. It's still very well broken. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I did figure out a solution. Let me know in the comment section below what you think I should do with this guy. I really like the way this thing folds up, because this pin rolls into this lock. Really like the way this thing folds up. This is the locking mechanism. It's spring loaded. It's angled, so when you fold the arm out, it automatically latches. And I got like a bug stuck in my throat or something. But it's also got a little bit bigger wheels than what I'm used to. But let me show you what I got to solve our problem for right now. All right, I picked up another one. This one is in much better shape. Everything works on it. It does need some tubes, I think. The tires don't hold air. But yeah, everything works on this. It's got a different mechanism for locking and unlocking. So you got to pull this pin by rotating this. But this can also rotate like this, because this is worn out. And it slides in, locks into this hole here. And that's the same way Dusty's is, and it is a pain in the butt by yourself. Because normally what I do, I grab a hold of one of these arms, I lift up, and the whole thing will rotate in order to get into the pin, but then you also need to have your arm up there, and my arms aren't long enough to flip that back around. So it's too far of a distance. But it works, so it does need one tine, but all the tines are there except for one.
They're all straight, none of them are bent or broken, just missing one. But let me know in the comment section below what we should do to the other one. Until then, I think we're going to close the video out because I think hay season is just about done. Looking in this hay field, it is still really short, and I don't think we're going to get to second cutting. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.